Hello, I'm Kaylee Thomas, Marketing Director here at Core, and joining me today for our Quickfire interview is Steve Best, Chief Operating Officer at BT Enterprise. Steve, it's great to be speaking with you today.
Great to be speaking to you too, Kelly.
Thanks. So I'm just going to dive straight into this topic. So it's quite a hot topic right now. Now, the
Yeah.
UK's PSTN or Public Switched Telephone Network will switch off in 2025. Now, what does this mean? And then what's the impact on businesses?
Let me give you a bit of context. We've been investing in BT in IP voice and digital collaborative services now for really the last 15 years. And that's where we are seeing huge amounts of growth, where we're seeing customers take on digital services and then evolve them to not just make and receive phone calls, but also more and more to transform their business and drive lots of efficiency. And that's where our investment focus has been. Now, as the PTT in the UK, you might imagine there are still a significant number of customers who really haven't been motivated to go down that journey of digitization, right? We've got lots of customers. It might be a solicitor on the high street who, has got a phone on the desk. They make and receive calls, and they've had no motivation to change that whatsoever. It works, right? Um, and that's been fine. But we are really at a kind of point of inflection in our investment profile. So let's talk about the PSTN. Well, the PSTN is a network that's been around for about 40 years. And I'd kind of challenge any of us to think about any technology at home that's 40 years old that we're still using, right? It's tried and tested, but it is 40 years old, and it is quite hard to maintain that technology. It's quite hard to find spares. Our experts that look after that network are also close or past retirement age as well. And so there are a number of challenges of continuing that legacy network. It takes up a huge amount of physical space. We all drive past local exchanges in towns and cities across the UK, and they're big places and they take up a lot of footprint as a consequence of this infrastructure. And I guess what's really pertinent right now, it consumes a lot of power. And from a sustainability perspective, that's really not a great place to be. So we've made a decision that we are going to shut down that network infrastructure at the end of 2025. Now, that's really important because we want to talk to our customers that are still using those legacy services and talk about the fact that we want them to go on a journey to get some new digital IP services that will not only match what they've got right now, but we think will provide far better and more innovative products and services. So we're shutting it down. We've got, in terms of numbers, we've got north of 1 million lines still on that network with customers using PSTN lines right now. So, there's quite a lot of those customers that haven't been thinking about the changing new services to digital IP alternatives, and we need to look after those customers and take them on a journey. So that's really the what it means when we're saying we're shutting down that network.
Yeah, absolutely. So wow, 1 million, that's quite a fair few to go through. And some may think, okay, 2025 is quite far away,
Yeah.
next year. Now, you talk about this journey. Now, why should businesses be thinking about this now? And then what is involved for those businesses in this transition?
Yeah, well, so really good question. I think, why should they be thinking about it now? Well, if you do the maths, um, north of 1 million lines and the end of 2025, that's 7,000 lines a week. So I want to I
Well,
want to take 7,000 lines a week of our customers from those legacy networks to our IP alternative portfolio. So that's we're a very large company, so we can handle big projects. But I would just encourage early movement, and get ahead of that get ahead of the rush. So in terms of the impact on our customers, I'm really passionate about this being an opportunity to really innovate our customers' businesses. We've seen it time and time again with the customers that have been on that journey for a long time. We can transform our customers' businesses. Um, you know, just some examples. Instead of having a phone on the desk that makes and receives calls, we can provide you with exactly the same phone number, so a local business number, but you can make and receive calls wherever you are, either at your desk, whether you're on your commute, whether you are at home or indeed on holiday, if you are so inclined to take business calls when you're on holiday. But we can deliver those really critical business calls to you wherever you are and whenever you need to take those calls, and we can manage them really effectively. Um, we can provide those calls over a fibre broadband network that we're investing heavily in to roll out across the UK. So we can provide you with high-speed fibre connectivity to underpin those products. And we can also, with the other significant investment in our 5G network, make that connectivity unbreakable. So, one of the conversations that I have with our customers is, not only will we move you from those legacy voice products, we'll move you to a set of products. We host them in the cloud, and we provide them on super high speed fiber connectivity that won't go down. Even if the the JCB in the street kind of cuts through your broadband cable, will instantly switch you onto our 5G network. Your business will not know it's down, and you'll continue to take orders. You will continue critically to be able to make payments in the shop, and you will be able to make outbound and receive inbound calls. So the combination of all of our investments will deliver a set of services that will allow you to kind of transform your business. You don't necessarily need a phone on the desk. We can provide you with an IP alternative phone that's really smart, but alternatively, we could provide you with just a headset on your laptop. We could provide an app sat on your tablet or on your mobile phone. So we can start to give you really flexible services um, that will allow you to kind of change the way you do business. And then I guess for our larger customers, we can provide you with video and collaboration. It's not just a basic telephony call. And we all know post lockdown the importance of applications like WebEx and Teams. We can provide our larger customers with those services as well. So they can collaborate and communicate like you and I are right now, over connectivity with a video call. And that, we've talked about our sustainability agenda in cutting our power usage by shutting that network down. We passionately believe our customers can also um, make a really big sustainability and carbon positive impact by collaborating using these applications. You don't need to travel the length and breadth of the UK on the train or in a car, or indeed make international travel, because you can use these applications to transform your business. So we think the impact will be super positive. Now, we will help our customers on that journey. As I say, they can keep their precious local business numbers that they've had all the time and have invested marketing capital in. We'll keep that number, and we'll help them on that journey to the new services, and we'll also crucially talk to them about exactly what proposition is suitable for their business going forward.
Fabulous. It's funny, actually. Connectivity continuity is definitely a big thing across telecoms. So finally, because I think I could talk about the subject matter forever, what advice would you give to businesses out there who are just about to start that digital transformation you talk about?
Yeah, I think you said it earlier. Start now. Start thinking about it right now. 2025 seems a long way off. I can tell you, for the migration director that's leading this program in BT, it's not a long way off. So start the conversation with us early. We would love to talk to you about it. Um, think about not just what your business looks like right now, Think about what your business will look like in 3 years and in 5 years' time, because we want to provide you with a proposition that you can grow with and that meets the needs of your business going forward. What speed connectivity do you need? Um, are your employees predominantly mobile on the road, or are they predominantly sat at desks in office? Do you have multiple offices? All those sorts of questions. Think about your needs, think about future needs, and we'll provide you with the right connectivity. Um, in terms of a practical thing to think about, figure out what devices you've got connected to your PSTN lines. Have you got a lift line connected to it? Have you got a burglar alarm connected to it? Have you got some kind of legacy device that is connected through your PSTN lines? It's easy for our customers to forget about those things until the 11th hour. Think about it and plan it. We've got lots of IP solutions for those devices right now. If there aren't, then we need our customers to talk to their service providers about getting a digitized version of those going forward. And then, sell it use it as an opportunity to change the way you do your business. And then also think about the devices that you need on the desk. Do you need to replicate all the phones, or can you have just headsets on laptops and soft clients on your mobile phone? So think about that and start that conversation early, would be my advice, Kelly.
No, that's fabulous. So, I mean, even just thinking about the UK, but the switch to digital is happening everywhere as technology and customer behavior changes. For example, Estonia and the Netherlands have already switched off their PSTN network.
Yeah.
So, do reach out to BT Enterprise, to Core, to discuss some of our prepackaged hardware and connectivity offerings. We're here to, as Steve so eloquently put it, to make this switch as easy as possible. And with that, I'd love to thank you very much, Steve, for joining us on today's Quickfire interview. And to those who watched this video, and for more information, please go to corewireless.com.
Fantastic. Good to speak to you, Kelly.
Thank you.